Hey, good morning, everybody. It's a nice, crisp fall morning here in the Appalachian Mountains. I wanted to talk about how much the antique business has changed, the furniture business. We're all going through a hard time right now with inflation way up. Expendable income's way shorter than it used to be. And a lot of talk around the booths and stores I'm in, the other vendors, they're not making sales. Some of them are moving out. It's just not as good as it was. And I have been able to adjust and make it. And I'm doing a little bit less than I was. I'm not making the goals I wanted to, but I'm not far off. I am having to sell more stuff, which you can probably say, wow, how are you selling more stuff when nobody's buying anything pretty much? I've adjusted my prices because we're in an expendable income market. People don't have to have these things. They don't have to have antiques. They don't have to have, decor around their house. I do sell a lot of bedroom furniture. So people need that more than they need, an apple pillar sitting on their counter, or a crock jug, or old tobacco pipe just to sit around for decoration. So that helps a little bit, but I've also had to adjust my prices for that as well. Say what I was selling a dresser for $180 or $200. I'm now selling them for $150 or $130, and just that little bit of a fluctuation in my price, I'm able to sell them, and nobody else is adjusted their prices, so theirs are still sitting there. And $20 or $30 will make all the difference in getting a sale right now, and it's worth it if you're buying your items right. And I paint a lot of my furniture, so I have to make sure I can buy the furniture, buy the paint, the clear coat, and then my time it takes to paint it. And I'm still making money, which I do. A dresser I'm selling for $180 or $200. I'm not paying over $40 for it, and usually I'm around the $25, $30 range. Because you got to think, if you're not buying it in bulk like I do, I buy it in bulk because I sell so many. So I can sell it a little cheaper that way. But if you're doing a lot of volume, buy in bulk because you get it cheaper, like by the gallon, or I wish they made it in 5-gallon buckets because you would save even more, but they don't. You can get a lot of this stuff in gallons, like the cabinet paint. So I'm saving probably on a gallon paint's like 4 quarts. And a quart of furniture paint right now is around $38. Some of it's $40. I know Black Dog's went up to, I think, $41 or $42 for a quart. So if you can, a gallon of cabinet paint is like 65, I believe. It might be 69. So you're saving quite a bit by the gallon. And sometimes it's hard to switch the brand if you don't like it. But I'm doing this to make money, and my pieces are painted well, they're durable, and that's what matters to me, And I'll adjust how a paint is applied, because they all feel a little different. It's just something you get used to, and I'm spraying most of my stuff now, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, I've adjusted it that way. Your clear coat is now Polyacrylic, I buy it by the gallon, so I know I'm paying $69 a gallon. And I think that is 25 a quart now. It's either 20 or 25 a quart. So you're not saving as much, but you're still saving $25 if you buy it by the gallon. So it's like getting a quart for free, about. I think that's how I think about it. You know, if you can reuse the handles on the piece. I know a lot of times we like changing out the handles, making it more modern looking. You can buy those by the bulk off of Amazon or eBay. I go to eBay a lot. There's a lot of factories, and you can filter your searches for only North America or US only purchases, so it doesn't take as long to get to you, just a few days. I buy it like that. It's about 75 cents to $1 a handle. If you go to Lowe's, you're paying $5 or $8 a handle, so it's way more expensive to go to Lowe's or something. So buy the packs, 20 pack, or you can get 40 or 50 packs off eBay, and you save a lot of money. Things like that you can do. So adjusting your prices, and also with my collectibles and antiques, say like a crock, a 1 gallon open mouth crock, I sell them for about $12 a crock. I used to be able to get $25 all day long for them. Those are slowed way down anyways, and a lot of people like them for planters on their porch now. But it seems like I can tend to get at least $10 or $12, and they still set a little bit, but they go a lot faster. Of course, I mean, I'm half the price of everybody else. But I'm not paying no more than $5 a piece for them, and I try to buy a bunch at once, and I can get them, you know, $3 a piece or whatever, $4 a piece. Every little bit helps. So that way it keeps my price down. I'm selling a bunch of them, and I'm doubling my money. So be sure to go through, when you're buying your items, buy them right. If it's too much, you're going to have to ask too much. Just because you want it, don't get it. If you got too expensive prices in your booth, people's just not going to buy it. So you need to cut down on the clutter too, make your booth really presentable and welcoming. You can have a lot of stuff in it and it still look good and still look inviting to come into your booth. Obviously, the more things you have in your booth, the more chance you have making a sale. So it's okay to pack it up, stock it up, but make it nice and neat and organized. What is a organized mess. So I hope this helps you a little bit. It's really just all about price. Think about how you can save money in order to be able to make more money and not have to sell your items for retail. And I see a lot of times people are over retail. They're using Google Lens to get all their pricing, and that's really not market value. That's just what people are asking, and they get excited. They see these big prices on Google Lens. This piece is $400, and then, you know, there's 8 other ones that says $150, you know, for the same thing. And then even more, you see like $80, $75, and they'll put the $400 price tag on it. So don't do that. To get actual market value, which I can do a video, I think I have a video already with that. If I do, I'll put a link in my description, and so you can look at it. If I don't, I'll make another video, a new video on how to filter your searches on eBay to get the actual sold price, and that's what people are actually paying for these things. And I'm going to tell you, I look up this stuff, I find what sold prices are, and they're usually pretty close. Say it's a $20 item, you'll see them for $16, $17, $18 or $20 or $22, $24 sold. If it's like that, I'll put like 20 bucks. If I see all of them have sold for 20 bucks, I'll price mine at 18. Because I want to make it sell, and I don't want somebody to say, well, I can get it cheaper here, I can get it cheaper there. No, you can't, because I've looked it up, and you cannot get it cheaper than what I'm selling something for. So I like that mindset. So I'll see what I can find, or see what I can do for you. And please like and subscribe to my channel. I know I'm not flashy and fancy like a lot of people, but I've been doing this 10 years, full time. This is how I make my living. And I'm just going to cut out all the BS, and I want y'all to know exactly how I do it. And I'm telling you, if you do it like I do it, you can make a living at it. It is work. It's not something that's lazy and I can just put stuff in somewheres and hope it sells. You have to source. You have to, if you're painting furniture, you got to do all the work, paint the furniture. You just got to find easier ways to get that done, faster ways to get that done, in order to make money, which I have videos on that. I'll be making more videos because I have advanced in a lot of things. Just be smart about it, and I hope you like and subscribe to me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. You can also put some sales on your booth if you don't want to go through and change all your price tags. I've been running 30% off on my booth, and if there's things in there, like I just put some Crocs in at $12 a piece, so I didn't want to take 30% off of that. So I put sale tags on my sale posters that says 30% off. I put in there on the poster, does not include red and yellow sale tags. So it's 30% off anything besides the red and yellow sale tags. Because, I just put those in. There was a couple 10s I just put in. So you can do that. That way it keeps the price down too, and you're not losing even more money. If you want to clear out some old inventory, which I do have some old inventory. So it's going to be a lot to get through this. It's election time. Seems like it's always slower during election time anyways. But with the recession and not recession, the inflation and food cost and everything being up,